Cause you're only a man, and a man's gotta learn to take it. Try to believe, though the going gets rough, that you gotta hang tough to make it. History repeats itself, try and you'll succeed. Never doubt that you're the one, and you can have your dreams. Know this, around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Know this, around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Know this, around, nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Woo! Woo!
Fight till the end, cause you left with the pen. Oh, that you had inside you. Well, you gotta be proud, staring out of the crowd when the odds in the game defy you. Try your best to win them all.
All right. Oh, I feel good. Wow, what's up, Steve?
What's going on, Steve?
I am pumped, psyched, ready. Look at me. Wait, let me get everybody to see what I'm wearing. Sport the old New Year's Eve hat. Woo! Wait, is it backwards? Oh, it's backwards. I had the hat backwards. Look at that. First minute of the show, I already plummeted.
Looks good. Looks good.
Oh, it's very exciting. You look like you're... Where are you? You look like you're partying a week early.
Right now, we're coming to you from the big party that, we got the party motivators behind me there, DJ Christian and,
you know,
Beatrice.
Those boys look familiar over there.
They're off the hook, as they would say. It's off the hook.
I love it. I love that we are ready for a big New Year's Eve edition of the Steve Squared Show.
So I just move out the camera just to see what a good time they're having. It's not even New Year's Eve yet. They're crazy.
Now, they are going off the hook. I love it. I'm very excited. Hold on a second here. Getting us ready for the big intro. Oh, this is good. Now, Steve, you might have, you see me wearing this New Year's Eve hat. We are ready for the New Year's Eve Steve Squared edition of the show tonight, December 28th. We are just a measly few days left of this year of 2020. And, huh?
I'm gonna miss it.
I bet you will, like the plague, literally. And we are excited. We got a lot of good stuff. I'm your host, Funny Man, Stevie K, one final time of the year with my co-host, compadre, podcast man, recent winner of the Obie Award. Actually also just got he just passed the bar exam. And he is now part owner of the New York Mets. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve M.
Thank you.
So how are you juggling all that, Steve?
You know what? It's tough. And at the same time, I get to read. You know, so
What are you reading?
You can see it here. It's a little hard here at the party, you know.
Hey, that book looks a lot like the book that I just published, Anything is Possible, the Jack LaLanne story.
I just got it on Christmas Eve.
What better gift could you give yourself than the gift of me?
This was a Festivus miracle.
You sit on the throne of lies.
Now, how have you started reading the book yet?
I have. I read the part where you thanked me at the beginning, and that's where I stopped.
Good. Always leave on a high note. Just read the acknowledgments.
What else is that? What else is that? No, I just feed my ego.
You egomaniac. Of course. Now, this is exciting. I'll tell you, this is a Christmas miracle come a week late. I have been doing the show solo, huge technical issues, and our buddies and friends at iPhone Repair in Massapequa, he came to my rescue a couple of weeks late, but he came in through anyway, and was able to give me somewhat of a new battery. Yeah, he did. And he did a...
Was it a new battery? Was it a new battery, or was it a new battery?
It was a new battery.
Okay, say somewhat. That's
Well, he gave me a new battery.
hazy, man. Waves.
I'm sorry. And we mapped it out. He did he also put a new trackpad, and I updated Zoom, all to bring the squares you, Steve, because I could have not done any of that. I could have just done the show solo, which, by the way, many people enjoy.
I trust me. There's sometimes I sit with you and I don't say a word, and you will go on for 30 minutes without me saying a word.
But you know what it is? It's the comfort of you being there that makes me feel comfortable. And our squares at home. They like seeing your face.
Don't know why, but thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, the Knicks won a game.
I can believe that. I know, and I thought it was just going to be. I think this is going to be the year of the Nets.
Don't jump on any bandwagons right away. Stop it. Don't be a bandwagoner. I give it a week. Both of them will go down.
This team has been given 20 years to do something.
Well, it's not happening this year. Now, you didn't say anything. I started the show on my trampoline.
I did. I was trying to get your attention. You weren't listening to me.
I was focused on my workout. I am ready to bring. I'm the best. I'm bringing in the new year.
Wrong.
Hey, no, that is not wrong. That is right. I'm bringing in the new year with my fitness. I'm continuing my fitness regimen to rehab the leg and be ready to go. Do you, my friend, I think I know the answer to this. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Get ripped.
Okay, explain RIP to our squares.
I'm gonna get a two-pack abs.
Which, by the way, is my favorite rapper.
Two-pack.
Is he going to be performing at Times Square? No.
Probably the hologram. He's always making an appearance.
Now, speaking of Times Square, it's going to be a little different, Steve. That's been the word of the day and of the year. Everything's just a little different.
Not a lot of people out there.
Not so much. They're going to have one person's allowed, one lucky New Yorker is allowed. They're doing a lottery, and he gets to stand under the, or she gets
There are going to be first responders that are being invited, so there will be some first responders.
I like that. I always, you know me, I love kumbaya tear-jerky moments. I love getting a tear and ratings at the same time. I love it.
It's a lot better to see the first responders than see Jenny McCarthy and Donnie Wahlberg make out like every 5 minutes.
I will not miss that. I hope they don't do that.
It's very annoying.
That is annoying. And I hope they don't try to be funny and try to do it a silly way.
You can always change the channel. You can watch Dick Clark, or you could put on CNN and watch that.
Well, I have a problem with everybody. I have a problem with Dick Clark's. Well, first of all, the lineup here, they're going to have, there's some J-Lo mixed in there. I got some Cyndi Lauper, which I like. What is this?
You don't like J-Lo?
Not a J-Lo fan. What is this? Megan the Stallion? What is that?
Megan the Stallion.
Megan the with two E's.
Megan the Stallion.
Megan the Stallion. Yeah, that should be exciting.
I've seen her perform, yes.
And who else is performing? Oh, we got Doja Cat. Doja Cat. That should be. Oh, I'm pumped.
I know our friend Demetrius was a dojo.
Yes.
Kind of behind me right there. There's your dojo right there.
You're in the dojo. Now, speaking of dojo, I am.
They're off the hook, Steve. Look at them. They're off the hook.
I see that. Look at it. I don't understand where you're at. You're not supposed to be at a place like that. What's going on over there?
It's hard to hear you, though, so because of the noise.
I hope you're a good distance away from those guys.
I hope so too.
And that goes for any time of the year, not just this year.
It looks like they might hurt someone. Look at them.
They are. That is, ladies and gentlemen, two of our former and current good buddies, good friends. We were trainers together, part of our circle. That's Demetrius on Steve's left and Chris on the right to your viewage vantage point. Two good buddies of ours. Professional house dancers. Now, I think, what year is that from? When is that? Were we there that year?
because that was New Year's.
Oh, I bet it was. I don't think it was an ordinary Monday. I don't think.
It was New Year's, maybe 2005.
Oh my God! Look at a good time we had. Now,
I don't remember staying that late that night.
So
I think only a couple of towns down, so I went home immediately.
I'm very excited. Speaking of dojos, I did not know if you heard the news, and I'm sure you might have. And I gave it away with the opening song, "You're the Best," which was from, what was "You're the Best" from, Steve?
That was from The Karate Kid and, of course, Cobra Kai.
Right. So, my favorite show, the only show I watch, Cobra Kai, waiting for months for the season 3 to drop. They made a special announcement. They're moving it up a week early, January 1. What do you think about that?
This is exciting. This is exciting.
What do you think happened to Miguel? Do you think he's going to come out of the coma?
I don't know. He looks pretty bad.
That was a bad fall. That was worse than my fall. What are you doing over there?
I'm just stretching out over here. Yeah, It's a little crowded. It's a little crowded.
Move over to the other side of the club so we can hear you.
You got to pump it
No.
up. You got to pump it up. Got to pump it up.
Wrong.
So I do have. Can I? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Look at this guy. He's going off. I have an unacceptable moment, Steve.
This is unacceptable!
What is it? What isn't it unacceptable?
I got two unacceptables right now. Don't roll your eyes at me.
I didn't roll my eyes. I'm looking straight at the camera.
Straight for your photo shot. So unacceptable number one. And this is a restaurant I love and supported this whole year, Umberto's.
I support it. I was there yesterday.
Big fan of Umberto's. Love the minestrone soup. For my money, the best minestrone on this side of Long Island. This side of the Mississippi.
Unbelievable. Love their chicken farm.
Oh yeah. So
Yes,
we were going to have Christmas dinner via Umberto's. We told my mom, don't cook, take it easy. We're gonna get this from Umberto's. We got this. So we call, and they say they're not taking any more orders. No more orders. Only pizza.
Wow.
Now you can't have pizza for
They
Christmas.
talked to the wrong. They said that to the wrong person.
Oh, you betcha, baby. So I went there. I said, look, they don't know exactly. I told my mom. I said, look, they don't know over the phone. I'll go in there. I'll straighten this out because they love me. And I'm a newly published. I'm a podcast host. I'm a new author of. Flash that up one more time, Steve. Let the folks see what I'm an author of.
Anything is possible. Jack Blaine story.
There it is. Beautiful, gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the red font and the beautiful lettering.
It's quite beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks like a really entertaining read.
It is a fun read. My dad is enjoying it. My mom, they're loving it.
Now, you know, it's funny because you're talking about, when you were talking about doing this, you were looking through pictures that you wanted to use.
Yes.
And I'll mention this because my friend, a friend of mine, Steve, is listening, right, or watching us right now. Lives in Venice Beach, California.
Oh, boy, perfect.
And we worked in a building where you found that picture of Jack Blaine standing in front. Was that a Corvette?
Yes. Well, yeah, that was, I forget, it was an Italian sports car.
It was like in front of a building that we worked on a lot.
KGV TV?
KTTV, not KGV.
KTTV? I only wrote the book. Don't expect me to know it. I wasn't paying attention while I was writing.
It's all right. You're not too involved in that book.
I don't get involved in that aspect of the book. Accuracy. I don't get involved in accuracy. I'm a writer. Don't worry about it.
Better reason to review.
So, more importantly, I go, let me go into Umberto's. They will know me. They'll love me. They always love me in there. They're such beautiful people. And I say, look, I'm a new author. I mean, I can't even go down the street without getting recognized right now. It's pretty so.
Park Boulevard, that's what happened.
That's my people. So I walk in very, very confident. I got a swagger in my step. I walk right up to the counter. I wave to the guy. He waves to me. I go, I'm in. Chicken cacciatore for everybody. Gold. What do you think he says?
No, Steve?
Get out. Get out! I said, are you kidding me? I have supported single-handedly on my minestrone soup alone.
Was the old guy?
No, it was our young buddy. He said, no chance. No chance. All the food is accounted for. I got no spare chicken parts for you. Get out!
In their defense, Steve, you gotta kind of go and do this in advance for something like that.
I understand. I'm just playing around. So,
But he must have been angry.
you know how angry I was? I said to him, you don't want to make me angry. You wouldn't like me if I'm angry.
Did you have a bagel in your hand?
What I did was I turned into this. Here's a photo of me.
I've seen you like that. I have seen you like that.
This is what happened to me.
And if anyone ever doesn't think so, trust me, yes, Steve actually turns green.
I busted out of my clothes and I stormed around Umberto's looking for minestrone soup and chicken cacciatore.
And Hulk's out, that's right.
I was very angry, but actually this is a model that I got from my dad for Christmas. My dad does car models, as we know. He's been on the show. But I wanted him to do this because it had a special meaning. It's my favorite character as a kid. As a child, I had a Hulk doll. Hulk crossword puzzle, everything. I don't know if you know this, the Hulk was very smart in the crossword puzzles.
I can imagine.
Now, I promised the audience, because we do know my lack of accuracy to detail, I wanted to give, because I blasted Wonder Woman last week without seeing it. I saw some trailers, reviews. You saw the movie Wonder Woman 1984, yes?
I did.
Okay. First of all, why? Second of all, tell us why.
Well, I did want to see it because the first movie was excellent. And a big surprise. So I said the second one has to be great too. And
Wrong.
Wrong. Thank you. God, it was bad. And a friend of mine who doesn't celebrate these Christmas holidays went to the movies Christmas Day. And I would have went with him, but he was going at 2:30 in the afternoon. What kind of nomad does that on Christmas Day? So, no, I just watched on the HBO Max, which I get for free. And as a subscriber to HBO, you get HBO Max for free. So, by the way, that's what's happening on HBO Max, if nobody knows that.
Is what?
Warner Brothers is when Warner Brothers premieres their movies this year, the next year, as they premiere in theaters, they're also going to be premiering on HBO Max just for the price of the subscription. You won't be extra or anything like that. It'll only be on for the first month on HBO Max, and then they're going to take it off.
Okay.
And then after that, it'll just go off. But it'll still be on in the movie theaters.
Gotcha.
So instead of paying $15+ to see this in the movies, I saw it for free.
You saw it for free as a member.
Basically, as a member.
Right.
Yeah, basically. And all I want to know, all I gotta say is, I want my 2.5 hours back.
This is so unfair!
I want my 2.5 hours back.
You'll never get it back, Steven.
No, I won't. It was, oh my God, it was so stupid. The story ideas. Nothing against the plot, and nothing against the actors, but it was just a stupid plot.
Ay.
I guess they had to find some way to get Chris Pine back in there,
Yes.
which is fine. But it was just too weird and far-fetched.
Keep talking. I'll be right back. Keep talking a little bit about what it was about and why you didn't like it. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
I don't want to really spoil spoil it.
Well, spoil it. Nobody's watching it.
Well, I'm telling you, it's basically it's 1984. Diana Prince is working in Washington D.C. in the Smithsonian as a curator of some sort, and I guess basically they find this piece that the FBI sent to them to it was like a wish bar from some ancient time, and you wish on it and your wish comes true, whatever. So basically she wished Steve Trevor back somehow, and Steve Trevor came back in somebody else's body, in another man's body. And once that happens, you don't know what happened to this poor guy. What happened to the guy who was that Steve Trevor was taking the body over him? I don't know. It's very strange. And that's all I gotta say. It's ridiculous.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Tremendously. What were you doing?
Well, I was getting ready for our next segment.
I see you've gotten a haircut for the
No.
years.
Oh no, not too much.
Look at that.
Look at this. Wait, hold on.
You need to fix that a little bit. You know what to do. And on each side, it has to even out. Yes. This is the face of insanity.
Insanity, right there. There it is.
Look at that. Look at that. You have that look. You have that George Bailey look in the middle of his nightmare there. What would happen if you were never born?
Now, he did. There is a problem. I'm glad you brought that up.
And he finds out Mary is an old maid.
Oh.
You're not gonna like it, George.
Where is she? She's at the library. It's always the library.
You're not gonna like it. She's an old maid.
She's an old
She's
maid.
a librarian.
She's a librarian. Boy, that ruined the whole library industry for years. Nobody wanted to be a librarian. They didn't want to turn into Mary. So I have a problem with It's a Wonderful Life. I watched it on Christmas Eve. And and actually I did a performance of it solo. I was George Bailey and Mr. Potter and Clarence. Wonderful. The feedback was tremendous. Way better than Wonder Woman.
There was a great reading of it online by Ed Asner and his group of actors there.
Don't even go there. Don't even. I already blasted it last week.
I bet it was wonderful.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, then how do you know it was wonderful?
I know it is.
Can you still? Is it recorded? Can I still watch it?
You can.
For how much? What's the fee? What's the fee?
There is actually. It's not just any old donation. You actually have to pay.
Oh yeah.
A certain donation, and they have different levels of donation.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this scam.
Level, they got level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4.
I got a level 4 then.
We know level 5 is the best.
That's the best. That's where George Bailey, Jimmy Stewart, they dig him up and he comes to your home.
I gotta be really honest with these table reads that they're doing for charity. I mean, it's a nice thing and all, but they're really not that exciting.
Of course not.
They're not that much. It's nice to do things for charity and see famous people there and you're zooming along there, but it's just.
It's the same with the concerts. I don't want to see Rob Thomas singing from his bathroom while he's shaving. I have no interest in seeing that. I don't want to see celebrities doing talk shows from in their beds. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I don't want to see the Steve Squared show with being zoomed in like this.
You want to, right? You don't get the full ambiance. You don't get the full, as Al Pacino says, bona fide, the gravitas.
But you know what it's like. There's always that air of danger when we're sitting in that studio together.
Oh
and
yeah.
I might just awaken the sleeping giant that is Steve K. That he might throw something at me because I somehow annoyed him in some way.
I felt a little reminiscent, a little sad, a little melancholy because I found the snowballs that I had thrown at you last Christmas on our show, and they were in a box unused this year. Very sad.
You saved them, I can't believe it.
Oh, of course I saved them. I was going to return them. I return everything. Many happy returns. Speaking of returns, I already returned something to TJ Maxx today.
So also, oh my God, you returned something to TJ Maxx. How did that work out?
It was pretty good, pretty easy. Nobody was in there, pretty empty. I went back when I was by iPhone repair. Wait, so I was going to tell you my problem with It's a Wonderful Life.
Of course.
So, at the end of the heartfelt movie, George comes running in. He wants to live again. Everybody knows him. He comes storming in the room. Mary! Mary! And he sees three strange men, the tax examiner, a reporter, and another odd-looking man.
The cop and the photographer.
Sure, they're all there. And they're ready to take
The warrant for your arrest.
the warrant for your arrest. Isn't it wonderful? I'm going to jail. Mary! And he's running around screaming for Mary. Mary's nowhere to be found, yet the four lonely children come running down the steps. Daddy! Daddy! There's Zuzu, Piccalilli, Little Frankie, Tommy, Jojo, Peanut Butter, all the kids come running down. It's a heartfelt moment. Who's watching these kids? Because Mary comes in the door, and she's like, George! And she's got a coat on. She wasn't home. I don't know where the hell she was. She was trying to scrape up money. The $8,000. Who was watching the kids? The tax examiner?
Gentlemen, I'll be back. I'm just going to have to scrape up some money. Can you just stay here and take care of the kids? You know,
I have a huge problem with this.
it's a little awkward.
I think I'm the only one that figured this out. Because I've seen the movie 400,000 times.
Yeah, well, I figured it's just an afterthought. It really doesn't matter because, you know, that would just stall the story. And, you know,
Well, I think somebody should have called CPS on George and Donna Reed.
and then, yeah, God knows what affect Donna Reed, you know.
Well, because she's not home. George is out drunk, having a nightmare. And the kids they're just at home. They just all ran. Uncle Billy's not there. That's another winner. I don't know. He was a
He
loser.
screwed up, and if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't be in all this trouble.
It was all Uncle Billy's fault. And of course, the great Lionel Barrymore. George? I love when he says that. George. George, you have beaten me, George, and that takes quite some doing. Now, take for instance the Bailey loan. I saved everything else, and you saved that. Well, some say you stole it, Mr. Potter. The jealous ones, George, the jealous ones.
Evening with Steve K.
And you with Steve K. So,
You should do a whole segment of that.
who would win, the Hulk or Wonder Woman? Who would win in a fight?
A good question.
And while you ponder that, I have been doing taste testing of hot chocolate, Steve.
Person, you don't drink hot chocolate. Delicious.
This is Moolicious by Silly Cow. It makes a great cup of hot cocoa. It's a new sponsor of the Steve Squared Show. I will be tasting Moolicious right on the show today.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Exactly, that's what I
What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down.
He needs $8,000 is what he needs. So, here I go.
You have hot water there?
Of course.
When did you cook that hot water?
Steve, I have things going on that you don't even know about.
In the meantime, while you mix that, it's time to pump it up. You got to pump it
You know,
up. You got to pump it up.
this segment of the Steve Squared Hot Cocoa Hour
Sponsored by DJ Christian and Demetrius. Call Christian and Demetrius.
I wish they were watching the show to see themselves.
Well, sometimes we know Chris does, so I'm surprised he hasn't. He would have chimed in.
Oh, that's good, Steve. That is delicious. That's better than the one I had last week.
That's good cocoa.
That's delicious. That's a good cup of hot cocoa.
You reckon?
I reckon. Hey, did you see Penn Station's got it? What's going on over at Penn Station, Steve?
Well, they've been renovating it. They they took the old post office that was next to Penn Station, and that's gonna be the entrance, I believe, to Penn Station, which will be opening this week.
January 1.
Yep.
It's going to be gorgeous.
I would hope so. They spent a lot of money on that.
It's going to be a better place for the drunks and the homeless that are playing the banjos to hang out.
I think it'll be a better way of living for all of us.
I don't like you to be like that. Don't be a nice guy. Not on this show, buddy.
Well, we had a lot of good times there in the basement of Penn Station.
Rolling one, Mr. Grinch. You really are here.
What?
You can find one of those pictures in the middle of Penn Station where we all look in one section.
Yes. So they are doing Penn Station now. I have a bone to pick with Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, how could you have a bone to pick with Tom Hanks?
I usually love Tom Hanks. He's had a good run. It's over. The movies he's picking now, that's this News of the World crap. I couldn't even watch the trailer.
You didn't even give it a shot yet.
I can't.
Why didn't we just watch the trailer?
I couldn't make it. Wait, if I can't make it through a 2-minute trailer, that's a problem.
I don't know what.
And I'll tell you what else. He's got a movie coming out, Greyhound, which looks equally bad.
Greyhound.
It's with a warship in World War II.
You hate everything, seriously.
Why can't they make Forrest Gump too?
Because it's ridiculous.
Or how about Castaway? How about he gets stranded on another island?
Castaway 2.
Castaway 2.
This time it's first.
This time, the Castaway, and put him on another island. Just keep putting him on islands. So he does these last couple of movies, but he is. I don't know if you've heard this. My mom will be interested to hear this. He's going to be playing Colonel Tom Parker.
Yes, he is.
In the Elvis movie.
Actually, when him and his wife, Frida Wilson, had gotten the COVID, the coronavirus, they were in Australia, and they were there shooting that movie, playing Colonel Tom Parker.
He's playing Colonel Tom Parker. They're doing the Elvis movie. I don't know when it's coming out. It might be 2021.
I think is that an Elvis movie or is that a Colonel Tom Parker?
I think no, it's Elvis. I mean, I can't. I don't know the title of it. Maybe you can look that up. What's the title of that movie? Do a quick check, Steve. You're good for the facts. I'm good for and I do the comedy. You do the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. While you're doing that, I'm going to also blast out Sergio's, which is the restaurant in Massapequa. They are advertising that Elvis himself will be performing on New Year's Eve with Tom Jones.
Really?
I find that highly unlikely. A big poster. Let me see if I cue it up for you people. I'm going to cue it up so you don't think I'm lying. Here we go. You ready? Where is it? You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Look at this, Steve. Hold on, I'm going to put it right up for the folks, for everybody to see.
I can't see.
Hold on.
Celebrate New Year's Eve with Elvis. Oh, is this Sergio's again?
Look at that. Come on. Are you kidding me? I don't like that when they try to fake people.
Yeah, I know. Well, we all know Elvis is dead.
Hey, do you know we're going to be playing a game in a few minutes? We're going to be having guests to caller. We're going to have a caller call in, and we're going to see if we or the Steve Square audience can guess who's calling in.
Oh, I just want to make sure that, yeah, you're right. It is an Elvis biopic.
Okay, it's an Elvis biopic.
It's going to be directed by Baz Luhrmann, which means, it's probably going to be a little wacky because usually, he goes a little off the deep end with these movies. They're not always.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it'll be entertaining.
It would probably be. It's going to be more entertaining, I think, than Your Honor, which I watched last night.
Oh, you have been liking it.
I'm not liking it. I thought I was waiting for it to get better. It's. First of all, I love Bryan Cranston,
I do too.
but let's be real. He to try to cover this thing up, within a minute he hooks up with this like 20-year younger hot intern, now lawyer. He closes that in like 2 minutes, basically 2 minutes. Do you know how long it takes me to find somebody to go on a date with? I'm working on 10 years now. This guy does it in about an hour and a half. In two episodes, he closes this girl. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't like when they do this, and this is a problem I have with Kevin James. He keeps putting himself in movies opposite people that would be not on his, and I don't like to be an aesthetic guy. Whatever that means. I think people should always find the goodness and an inside person that counts. But let's be real. Would Kevin James be with Leah Remini? No.
Why not?
I'll tell you why not. Well, for all the money she got, she would. But he also put himself with, I believe he was in with a movie with Salma Hayek. 2 times. Well, Grown Ups he wasn't with her, but in Here Comes the Boom, she gets together with him. And in Hitch, he ends up with that other really attractive Allegra Cole. I don't know the real actress's name. But what's going on here? Come on. Stop it.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
Hey, what do you think about Tom Cruise filming a movie in outer space?
If that happens, it will be amazing.
I hope it happens, and I hope he never comes back. I hope him and his Scientology go off into the into the warped hemisphere.
You don't fool me. You don't fool me. You have nothing but contempt for an actor that's maybe making even a couple of bucks more than you.
A couple.
And might have a few more lines than you do.
I do it for the love. I don't go to space to make a movie.
You are just filled with contempt and vile and jealousy. There you go. All smashed. Exactly. All smashed.
That's what I'm angered with. This is my new thing. When I'm angry, this is what Tom Cruise gets.
You throw bagels at your friends. What are you going to think you're going to do to an actor who's doing a little better than most of them?
Well, good. Let him go film a movie in outer space.
Right?
He's also doing Top Gun 2.
Yes, yes.
Is that what they're calling it? Top Gun 2?
Not too sure. I think
What's going on here? Why don't they do Risky Business 7?
because they only did one risky business. They would be up to.
Meanwhile, this guy's rolling.
Excuse me. It's not Top Gun 2. It's Top Gun: Maverick.
Oh, I like it. Now, there's not going to be a Goose in this one, right? Goose is dead.
I don't think so, unless.
He's currently filming or has completed Mission Impossible 7 and 8. This guy just can't get enough work. This guy is rolling.
Are you being funny about that, or he did just do the new set?
He did 7 and 8. Mission 7 and I think they're filming 8.
I really am bored with those movies.
It's ridiculous already.
It's all right the first time.
Why would they keep doing this? I mean, good for him. Unbelievable. This guy's got such a run to stay on top that long. What is it about him? What is it about Tom Cruise that people like?
The Scientology.
It's the Scientology. What do you think? Do you think I should join them? I'm going to send away for a subscription.
Should we both join?
Let's do it together. Maybe we'll get a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a 2-for-1 deal. They'll take that meter reading on us and see,
Right. Now, I guess they're doing their thing Zoom, right? The Scientology meetings, we'll have to learn it via Zoom.
I guess so. That's how we meet the Grand Poobah or whatever it is.
The Grand Poobah? We'll get Emily involved, too. Let's get Emily involved. Speaking of Emily, where is she?
Is she here?
I don't see her.
Where, did she just fly in or something?
I don't know. But I miss Emily because I wanted to discuss a movie that we all know she would not.
See, that's the thing. Whenever you discuss a movie, you need to discuss it with Emily first to get a true perspective.
Yeah, she'll give it to you straight. Emily gives it to you the way it is. Let me see what we got here. I got to break open before it gets too late. I got to break open. I wanted to play a game, and I wanted to play. It's called Guess the Caller. I'm going to give. I have a secret caller lined up. Steve, me and you. I don't know who it is either. Actually, I do. But I lined up the secret caller. We're going to see how good you are and our Steve Square. See if they can guess who our secret caller is. And we're going to play this. I'm going to have them call. I'm going to cue it up. See if anybody can hear. And let's see if we can do this. And while this segment of the show is brought to you by No More Hot Chocolate, we're looking at Celsius, a delicious beverage. You got to go back to that. Oh, speaking of Celsius, what a Christmas miracle, Steve. What does my brother give me? I look under the tree. I get a gift that weighs about 1,000 pounds. I get a case of these bad boys.
Celsius.
Oh.
That's your favorite drink.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Your favorite drink. That's terrific.
And I'm going to break one open now. And we're going to wait for our secret caller. Did you get any good Christmas gifts, Steve? Oh, wait. Hold that thought. We got a secret caller. I'm going to put it on speaker. And I've just put it on speaker. You are on the Steve Squared Show. Who is calling?
Hello, is this Steve?
Hello? Yes.
Steve?
You are talking to...
Can you hear me?
You're talking to Steve. You're on the air right now, the Steve Squared Show. You have myself. You have the other Steve. Welcome. Don't give it away who you are.
Oh, wow, I'm a big fan. I'm truly a big fan. I've been trying to call in, like, every single week, but I always get the wrong Steve. I don't know what it is. I think I get the wrong number.
Oh. Now, Steve, do you recognize this caller? Let's try this. Hold on a second.
I'm a huge fan of you, Steve. Huge fan.
She's a huge
I just bought your book.
Oh, she bought my book?
I bought your book off of Amazon.
Now, where are you from? You sound English.
No, I'm actually from Londonderry, which is in Ireland.
Ireland?
All the way up north.
Steve, we have a caller from Ireland.
Oh, listen, I've been trying to reach you guys for the longest time.
Yeah, we don't have a good connection in Ireland.
No, it's a little difficult. I'm actually standing at the top of the roof right now.
Oh, beautiful! Because you sound like you're coming in like you're on Long Island.
No, I'm not on Long Island. I've been trying to get to New York, but it's a little far away right now.
Now,
during this COVID thing.
I understand. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
You too, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. How are you celebrating your New Year?
Well, if you could see what I'm wearing right now, you'd see. I'm celebrating it by jumping on a trampoline and wearing my New Year's hat, which is how I'll be doing it Thursday night. I will be jumping, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to broadcast this live. I'm going to jump for 3 hours straight, bringing in the new year, in honor of Jack LaLanne. That's what he would do. So.
Really? That's so interesting. Is that actually in your book?
Well, keep reading.
I haven't read it yet.
I'm not going to spoil it.
I haven't read it yet. I ordered it, but, waiting for the mail to come in.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck
Wow.
with getting that.
What's the good luck for?
Well, I don't know if Amazon has the reaches of out there where you're calling from.
Well, I hope so. I already put in the credit card information and hit submit.
Oh, they love the credit card information. Now, Steve, we're going to give you a guess.
What's that?
Do you know who this caller is?
She sounds a little like, Emily from Derry.
Emily from where?
Derry. From Derry.
From Derry?
Yes.
I don't know what Derry is.
What is Derry?
Are you talking about, like, my town? Londonderry?
That's the name for Londonderry.
Oh.
Londonderry. From Derry. I'm from Derry, eh?
Well, you would be wrong. I'm going to ask Mike's secret caller, who is disguising her voice, to give her real voice and say hello to all the squares. Go ahead, my friend.
Well, I hope I bamboozled everyone, but it's your fave co-host, Emily, coming in hot.
Woo! We have done it, Steve. Technologically, we have brought the Steve Squared Show to a beautifully year-ending culmination. We're all together.
So,
Yes.
Separately.
You didn't know who I was?
I think Steve knew because I told
I
him.
just told you. I thought you were Emily from Derry. That's what I said you were.
He said you were Emily from Derry.
Well, incorrect. I was not from Derry.
Now, Emily,
I'm just from my little old home on Long Island.
how was your Christmas? Did you get anything magical for Christmas? What was your best gift?
That's so difficult. I got some really, really nice gifts. One of them my trainer liked. I got a heavy bag to box on.
Oh, a heavy bag.
So that's fun, yeah. And I got a virtual reality headset.
A virtual reality headset.
Yeah, it's like the wildest thing, honestly. It's so disorienting, but it's honestly so wild. 10 out of 10 recommend.
That sounds really, really cool. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be fun. Now, if you tuned in, I actually began the show jumping on a trampoline, which I got.
So is that like legitimate? Are you actually going to be doing that for 3 hours?
I'm thinking about live streaming me jumping on a trampoline to bring in the new year. What do you think about that?
Honestly, I would give you like $20 per hour, culminating in $60.
Okay, you're gonna have to dig deeper for that. Start a GoFundMe page. But that is
Why
what.
do I have to dig deeper?
$60? Come on. I will do it. As I'm reading Anything is Possible, the Jack LaLanne story, it's going to be a beautiful segment to Jack LaLanne. What do you think, Steve? Why don't you do something, Steve, at the same time for 3 hours? What can you do, Steve, for 3 hours?
I don't know, maybe just kind of stand here in front of and dance all day.
Why don't we put the you could sleep for 3 hours.
I could be a professional house dancer.
All right. We're going to coordinate.
Why specifically 3 hours? I'm confused.
Well, because that's maybe, I don't know, when did they start the broadcasting of these nonsense shows, like on New Year's, Dick Clark's rocking in the crap, whatever?
Honestly, I have no idea, but I thought it was longer than 3 hours.
What is it, 7, Steve?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, that's late.
Yeah, I think
I thought it was earlier than that.
I don't know if they'll go on early.
I think it's early. I think it's around 8 or 9. I don't know. But however,
I don't know if they're going to have that much to do this year.
hey, look at this. I was reading the paper. Emily can't see this, but I'll tell her. Look at this guy, Steve. Look at this. Let's see if Steve can recognize this handsome fella.
Dr. Fauci.
Look at that. What is that, his high school yearbook picture? What's up with this guy? Why is this guy all over the place? I'm sick of this guy already. Get me somebody new for the new year. I don't want to see this guy anymore. I don't need him telling me where to sneeze.
I miss doing the show, Steve.
We're gonna get it all together for the new year because the technology worked today. It looks like it's holding steady. We only got about 10 minutes left, but we wanted to get you involved so we can see how this worked. This is all trial by error.
Did you get Now, Steve,
Listen, I'm excited to be back.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say, Steve?
Did you get Emily a Christmas gift this year?
The only thing I didn't get anybody. Well, I have something for Emily, but I don't want to say it because she's on the phone. But I did want to tell Emily, I wanted to suggest a movie for you to watch, Emily.
What movie?
The Big Year.
The Big Year?
With Steve Martin, Owen Wilson, and Jack Black.
I feel like I've actually seen it. Because all those people are people I love to be around. So
what about do you love to be around birds?
Birds?
Yeah, because that movie's all about birds. And we know how you feel about birds.
Then probably not. I've probably not seen it. Why would you direct me to watch a movie about my literal top fear?
That's why. Because I have a sense of humor. That's why.
No, that is literally so fresh. I'm so mad at you.
I got Emily mad at me for the new year. Emily? What's your New Year's resolution? Give us a resolution.
A New Year's resolution. That's so hard. Oh, you know what? Here's my New Year's resolution.
Speak up.
Just being honest with people. If they have this fat crush on you, or they're all up in your business, not to lead them on, just to be completely honest so it doesn't turn into a whole situation.
Okay, that's not a New Year's resolution. That's a soliloquy.
Yes, it is.
A New Year's resolution. Quit smoking. Jog. Lose weight.
No.
Make it short and sweet. I don't want any of this be a nice person crap. Stop it.
I'm not being nice. I'm just tired of dealing with people who get butthurt.
All right, that's not even a resolution. Steve, give me something better.
Resolution?
Yeah, did you think about anything? I asked you before.
I know. I just want to live.
You just want to... What's wrong with you guys? What are you so abstract?
Why are you so fresh today, Steve?
I want to be angrier. I want to be madder in the new year.
You are so fresh.
That's just gonna kill me.
I want to be I want to be so irate and angry. More angrier and more upset, more rants for the new year.
I'm asking for more boils this year.
More boils.
Boils.
Well, you're taking a segment out of my book, because Jack LaLanne had boils and things as a child. You'll enjoy that, Emily.
It's his story, not yours.
What, your book?
Yes. Did you really order it, or do you want me to give you a copy?
I mean, I would love for you to give me a copy. It's been in my Amazon cart.
What do you mean you love me? That's not supporting me. You gotta press that buy button, for goodness sake.
Well, you just offered
Did you
to
see
give
what
me
she
one.
said?
Wait a second. You just offered to give me one.
But I did that for the audience. You're supposed to say, of course not, I'm going to support, which is the word of 2020. You, Steve, support your efforts, like Steve did.
Oh, yes.
Emily.
Yes.
Wait,
You are correct.
hold on. Steve's going to tell you something. Go ahead, Steve.
Emily, he was testing you. You should know better.
I was testing you, Steve said.
I can't hear anything except you should know better. Is that what he said?
He said you should know better. I was testing you. Steve ran out the first day. Well, he didn't run out. He went on his computer and ordered a copy just in time for the Christmas Eve reading.
Hey, let us not forget that I plugged you on my Instagram.
I don't forget it. Hey, here's a little quick tidbit for I want to give people some 2021 little insights. Whole Foods is coming to Massapequa, Steve.
I know that.
And did you hear ShopRite is taking over the Kmart space?
Where? Babylon?
Huntington.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And wait, that's not it. There's a couple other things. Oh, Amazon is going to be coming to the Hamptons. They're going to be taking over the East Hamptons. I don't know what that means. It says they're being...
You're completely breaking up. I cannot even hear you.
I said Amazon is coming to the Hamptons.
Like, literally, or are you just being facetious?
No, they're going to be opening up a warehouse in the Hamptons. And the Islanders' new arena is going to be opening. That should be good with no fans.
Oh, I'm so excited! I love the Islanders.
They're finally going to have a beautiful new arena where nobody will be inside. It'll be just an empty space with fake crowd noise. That's exciting. Oh, look at this! The Piano Man's return. There's a lot of things. The Long Island Railroad, Penn Station is coming. There's a lot of good things, hopeful things for 2021.
There's a lot of things.
Gotta love it. Listen, I'm going to be hopeful, just for you.
Thank you. Be hopeful.
I'm looking forward to Flo Michaels in this new year of 2021.
When we get back to the studio, I will have Flo Michaels on. I will also have Georgia Rose on. I will also have that guy next door at the Deli Mart. He is a wonderful man. He let me put my Toys for Tots box, even though they didn't get a toy. I have a lot of guests when we get back in there. And who else, Steve? Who else do we have lined up for the new year? Do you know Govs Radio has a new show? It was on before us today at 3 o'clock.
What show is it?
It's called... they're going to scream at me. Hold on a second. You ready for me to get yelled at? Hold on. I better get the...
you pulled it up, and then you didn't remember the name.
How embarrassing is this? Wait a minute. No. Everybody hold on. I will find it for you. Just give me a second. Because if I don't say it right, it's going to be embarrassing. This is going to be really embarrassing if I don't get the name of the show right. Oh, boy. What is the name of the show? I don't know the name of the show. Of course, we know Knock 'em Dead Comedy.
Strike it out.
Wait. It's
Tony and Sally.
Tony and Sally's Knock 'em Dead Comedy. Georgia Rose has a beautiful show about astrology. The Wart. We know the Wart Boys. But this was a new show, and it was started like... Is it Flip the Switch? Well, there's Flip the Switch, but that's not it. Let me... That's a peep. That's a peep show. I don't know. I'm very upset. I don't know where it is, but it's a new show. It's at 3 o'clock, I think on Mondays. It's about mental health, which I definitely severely need. So I will be tuning in.
Steve. Hey, Steve.
Yes.
Don't you have a clip from an upcoming show in the next few weeks? What's going to be going on the Steve Squared show?
I do. We have one of our returning guests. This will be really good. Hold on a second.
Please don't tell me it's the bird, because you know how I felt about that.
Hold on, I'll find it. I got it. That's not it.
It's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year.
Let me find.
We're going to go edgy, too. We're going to tackle these subjects that we don't usually do.
Oh, you know why it's going to be hard to hear? Because Emily is on. She's not going to be able to hear.
Ugly, you are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Yep, I'm on speaker.
Very edgy. That's you, Steve.
That's edgy. We're going to close out the show, but before we let you go, I wanted to thank you for getting it on. I was so working hard to get the three of us together for one final time this year. And you all, I want to thank you and Steve for making that happen. And it'll be better in the next coming year. We'll have the technology ready. Hopefully we'll be back in the studio soon. Thank you, Emily.
I'm excited to be back. It's been a while, folks.
We're going to get you back. We're going to track you. Thank you so much, Emily. I will text you later. And
love you guys.
Love you. Have a great new year. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Now, Steve, this is what we wanted to play.
You're ugly. You are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
That sounds like you.
That's how I open the book. Anything is possible. That's my first line of the book. No, that's not. I thought I had, but I guess they're not. Anyway. Steve, what do you got going on for the New Year's? Do you have any plans? How are you spending it? Are you going to watch it from home? What is a Steve at-home New Year's plan?
Yeah, there's no plans at all. I'm staying at home. Maybe you can plan to take myself a little drink. You can't get me talk me into going out on New Year's Eve. I won't go.
Let's have a Zoom meeting. We'll Zoom each other. You can watch me on the trampoline. I'm gonna try to order from Umberto's again. We're gonna try that again. I'm gonna give them one more shot to redeem themselves in this year.
That's gonna work.
And then I'm gonna go over to Sergio's and see Elvis and Tom Jones perform. What do you think about that?
I don't think that's
Killing me, Smalls!
Well, hey, did you know they already had a interim Alex Trebek? Who was
Jen Jennings has been filling in.
Yeah,
Or will be filling in.
I have put my name in the hat as the possible host of the Jeopardy show. What do you think?
I don't know if you have the temperament for that program.
What is Dr. Phil? So there's so much stuff. My friend Steve, thank you for joining me and the Squares. We want everybody to have a safe, happy, and safe New Year's. Well, Steve, are you doing your show Friday night?
Not only am I doing my show Friday night, I am on an extra hour because we have big spectaculars. People are taking the day off, so I'm going to be on from 5. Usually I'm on 6 o'clock. I'm going to be on 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock.
On what?
90.3 WHPC Friday night.
Your voice of Steve M. And you'll be playing all the New Year's hits. Can I call in and give a request? Can I text you?
We'll get if we can set up some of your favorite house hits if you want.
Oh, sure. I would love. I got a lot of exciting things to mention, and
I know. Your nephew used to love that song too. Right? That was
he loves that. You gotta. What was it? You gotta what? You gotta pump it up. Now, I usually spend it at my I usually spend New Year's Eve at my sister's, very quiet, and then the New Year's Day is with the whole family. And again, the whole family is just us, and hopefully we'll get a chance to be together. And our next show will be in 2021. Wow.
We're in the future. How did that happen?
We're in the future. The Steve Squared Show is launched into 2021. So you can see Steve or hear him and listen to him this Friday night, 90.3. I will be listening, and I always thought you needed more hours on the air. I feel you don't have enough.
I don't think I could do that. I think I should get paid.
Hey, give me one more little promo. Give me one more little pitch. Pop up the book. You could go on Amazon. Anything is possible.
It's over here, sorry.
Yeah, grab that. Show the folks one final time. We'll watch the house dancers while you move. Definitely get this. You want to get this for the new year. It'll motivate you to exercise and believe and some hopeful positivity. The one and only Mr. Jack LaLanne. Anything is possible. The Jack LaLanne story. Get it on Amazon. Steve's enjoying it. Look at that book.
What's Jack telling you?
He's telling you, I'm here to do one thing and one thing only. That's to make you look better and feel better. Are you with me? I know you are. And we know you are from the Steve Squared Show. And you can...
One-man show.
Oh, we will. And you can see, jump on Jiminy Cricket, Gymy Cricket with a K on Instagram. I have a lot of fun, interesting posts from the book and some excerpts and things like that. I'm sure in about a month I'll be getting a legal cease and desist letter from the family for writing this book. But who cares, right?
Yeah, silly.
My family said I could do anything I want. They believe in me, Steve. Not like you.
I believe in you. I never said I didn't.
No, you're a good supporter. You're a good friend. And I want you and all of our squares, and once again, to have a happy, safe, happy, healthy new year. To all of us at Govs Radio, tune in, great shows, govsradio.com, Comedy Club, Governor's Radio Facebook page. This is myself, Funny Man Stevie K, and my partner, my compadre, my podcast co-host, Steve Emster, wishing you all, for the final time, a happy
2020.
2020. Happy New Year. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
Bye.
Bye.